Data is being sent. What's up? I'm Hypesy. I make games, play games, and everything in between. And today we are working on a game I'm working on. I have almost 100 different levels, and I'm hoping to finish today with 100 levels. I think I'm at 90 something. So okay, what's up? I'm Hype C. I make games, play games everywhere, and today we're making games on my iPad. Let's get this going and see what I have done recently. The camera's always a little weird. Okay, so I made about 10, 15 different levels yesterday, which is kind of a big deal for me because I usually take my time. Probably too much time working on each individual level and trying to get it like perfect. And I've been slowly trying to get myself to a place where I just crank out levels and just get better at making them. So that's kind of like my big goal, is to just that background volume up. Background volume. Okay, yeah, it's to just get better at whipping out these levels and not spending so much time thinking about it, because I do go back and update the levels throughout the game making process, and we'll probably do that for the longest time. So where were we? I believe last week. Let's just go back a couple. So I find that sometimes I get a little bit too involved in the process, just trying to make things just too much. So this game is called Push Obi, and you just push objects off and get to the next level. And my goal is to try to make fun things that kind of keep the player engaged, to like push things off while moving forward. I added skins last week, so we got, oh, we don't need 500. Wow, that's expensive. Okay. And then each time one of the objects falls to the ground, stars pop up, and then you get like points that you can use to purchase different skins and things like that. So like, here's the level that I made, and I just thought it was cool, but you know, it's not like the best level because you can't, there's no objects that you push off, and you just get to the other end, which is fine, but I spent like hours on this one, so I totally just wanted to have it in the game. And then this level is cool because here you have to go through this. You got to get to the middle, and then even when you get to the middle, you have to use that same obstacle course to get to the other side before we miss it. Boom. This is level 79. In this level, you want to go down. I saw someone play it because you can watch players play your game, and they just need to jump down. So and then once you jump down, they all fall, but the player's a little stuck, so we got to do that again. At level 79. Then you go like this. And if you're good, you can just like go bam, 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 bam. And then level 80. Oh, you know what? I should try to put some kind of objects that you knock over. But here, again, you're just getting to the top. Really like this level. This is a new one. And all these objects are dynamic except for the bottom row, which I believe dynamic once you touch them. So these can just all fly off, but these you have to touch. Yeah, that just looks cool to me. And I've made hundreds of levels at this point. So I find what I try to do now is if I just get like one little idea of what I think is cool, build it out, and if it works, just make like 3 or 4 of those different objects. So here we have like this star. I was originally thinking of having it fall down because I have that in some of my other levels, but having the player just walk along the edge is also a little bit, that's like, it takes a little bit of skill to do that. Move around. So I kind of just kept it like this. And then again, we got the objects that you need to jump, but objects that you can knock off. And again, trying to keep the levels short and sweet. We're going to continue down some of these levels and we'll see that I didn't keep it short and sweet, but I think the idea of having simple levels is huge because it helps the player not get like overstimulated with what's going on. Got this one again, super simple. And if you jump on the top, it moves. And these are just straight up dynamic objects. If you can you can move like that. It's just not as easy. This one, again, keeping it simple. It's interesting because it's still difficult, right? But you gotta be. Oh, so I noticed that these balls or these half circles didn't disappear and give star points. So let's just go in and let's take a look at that and see why it did not do that. Yeah, I have been busy, so that's cool. Okay, couple of things. So when this object is set to yellow, it will make it so that the player, when they come in contact with it, it does an explosion. So that's kind of the cool effect in those particle effects and things like that. Um, but there's a behavior, and it's called a fall star behavior. That's what I named it. But that has it so when the object touches the checkers on the bottom, it gives you like a star coin and causes that object to disappear, which can help with the memory and things. And behaviors are a nice way to have some kind of functionality that you build out beforehand, and then you can just add it to certain objects that need it later. So because these objects fall to the ground, we want that to happen, whereas in the ones below it, they just stay still. And I can see that they're white, and I've been trying to a, do a better job in color coordinating with the objects that don't move to keep them black. Just simple things like that. Yeah, here. So this level is a little bit more difficult because you do have to walk the line. And you can still knock these out and get points. I kind of want to move it a little bit. Grab this. Go at an angle. This. Good. And maybe we can do a little bit more of that actually. Let's go like this. Move this one. And this way you're not just walking in a straight line. It would behoove you to in the direction that would best fit getting to where you want to go. But also, I think having certain things at different angles You know, so if you want to take a short jump or a shortcut, you can do that. And then here is basically that same setup, but in like a staircase going up. And I actually wanted to move these objects around so that it's not just straight up, but you kind of go at an angle. And yeah, it's simple levels. I've just usually I do too much, and we'll see in a couple of levels down where I just did too much. And when there's too much going on, I think it's overwhelming for the player. So this is just a thing I'm working on getting better at. Simple levels. If you can have like one setup, do it well, and it will probably work for the others. Okay. This. Tap the bottom using my fingers. That's how we make games. In hypehype. Okay, got that one. Um, that one, like over there. Okay, so now what was that? Level 85. And look, and then they just blow out of the way if you get stuck. I always see like a little bug that happens in some of the levels where it's nice to have some space in front of the checkpoints. So I'm just making sure that these have some space. So like this one doesn't. Whoa, where'd it go? Chill. Take this up and move it back a little bit. Yeah, like that. Okay. 85. And so I do this a lot when I'm making games. I'm just building it out, then I play it, make sure there's no bugs. Those are disappearing. Fun, simple level. This one also simple. You do have to jump a little bit at the end over here. But there we go. And then here, makes me think of what one of those starfighters. Whichever one the Empire had. Then here we jump across. Got objects that you want to push down. Following with the theme of the game. And then also to get to the other side, it may be easier if you go up a little bit. And again, this is with the practice and idea that this one object works well. So let's just make a bunch of them. And we'll make that the level. And over here, okay. So this one's a cool one. This one I'm thinking like a slide. But then you have these objects that are in your way. You get lots of points for that. Here, I did way too much. I saw something and I wanted to recreate it. And then I just made it super complicated. But you basically just want to go up. And there's multiple different ways as opposed to like one or two ways. I might redesign this later. Here we get back to simple levels. Got the black object which you can jump on. But then you can also jump on the falling object. Crap, I just fell. make it over here. Oh. Okay, let me restart this because level 92, I think, is really cool. This was a fun level, and I thought I made this one really well because originally I was just going to do one disc at the bottom, but what you see, the black area will stay still while the colored stuff will move or has dynamic physics with it. So you can still jump on the spheres, and then eventually, if they all fall down, you can only jump on the pillars. So this one, I reused some brick assets that I had set up in one of the early levels, and then just created a staircase where you go up, and it kind of loops around. That seems to be a good way to go about it. And the cool thing is, with all the bricks just flying around and falling, you get hella points. And with those hella points, you unlock skins and stuff. So we got 500. I'm gonna try to get to 1,000. I'm gonna keep falling, so that's good. Oh, look at that! They hit some of the objects off to the side in level 27, which have grenades, and that caused them to all of these exploding. Yeah, that's cool. I was not planning that. Maybe I should add like a invisible wall that stops things from hitting from one side to the other, but I don't know. I think for right now it works. Okay, so this level, all these uh, squares are dynamic, but the idea is you want to jump in the middle, and then you can go from there and knock them out. But you can also just come from the side. So it's very flexible depending on what you, the player, wants to do. I need to change that color to black. Again, I'm trying to stay consistent with the black objects don't move like dynamic objects do. So we're gonna go ahead and edit that right now. Oh, no, I had 1,000, whoop, 2 fingers. Let's move around. Here it is. Oh, crap, I lost it. All right, let's go reset view. There's a new tool that lets you save multiple different view points. Haven't played with that one yet, but looks to be promising. Okay. I slowly, let's try to get an upward angle. Up here. Oh. Okay, so I think all these objects are glued together. Yeah, so we're gonna ungroup it, ungroup. And I grouped them up just because it makes it easier to move the entire thing around as opposed to just one piece. Like this. Ungroup, ungroup. And when I'm trying, oh, nope, don't duplicate. Ungroup, ungroup, ungroup. Tap and hold, select the bottom. And we're gonna make this object, not white, but the black. Okay, and then here we got level 95. That looks like it's stuck in there. Let's take a look at that again. Okay. Zoom in. I think maybe the object is like, yeah, look, it looks like it's in there. Let's pull it out a little bit. Yeah, okay. And then I had to play. Oop, what did I just see falling objects? Let's restart it. Okay, so we got some eggs falling off in one of the other levels. Something to take a look at later. On my ghost. And here it's just good to play test to make sure that the player can get to where they want to go. That one's a little bit difficult, honestly. Let's see if I can mess with that a little bit. We want enough space that they can jump to all the objects. Let's just go this way. Okay, looking good. So that one's stuck in there too. Any others? Oh, crap. Let me go down this way. Out here, if you wanted to, you could, I guess, this is like a little secret hack. But let's not mess with that later. Or right there. Okay, looks good. Looks good. I do think I need to pull some of these out a little bit. I think the rings are getting stuck in the wall. They were copied and pasted too tightly. I'm just grabbing it, and all the rings are glued to the main. There we go. Tap and touch, tap and touch. And let's check out level 96. Make sure those disappear. Again, we got the eggs falling. Look at that. So this level's cool because you're supposed to work your way down, but if you wanted to, you could just jump. And something like that. Alright, I'm gonna hit play. Slow the camera down. Let's take a look at the level over here. Okay, here we got 2 eggs that are falling. So one from over there. And one from over here. Alright. So let's go over there. It was, I believe it was one of these. I'm gonna space this out a little bit. Oh, let me get some background music going. And oh, oh. Okay, no background. So it was the green one, and then it looks like it's both of these eggs. So let me hit play, stop the camera, and let's just go take a look. This, okay, yeah, it's that one. They both fall. So what? But why? Why? All right. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and delete these 2 eggs, and then we'll just add another one from another platform. And I'm gonna test it again just to make sure. You see that the frame rate dropped a lot in the. Okay. Everything's moving. And yeah, okay, cool. Stop falling. Look. Zoom in. So this level, I wanted to just do something easy. And I got this cool idea. Hold on, let's try to line everything up. Move this up to x of 63 to 2.5. Duplicate the object. Show you what we're going to do in a second. Oop. Tap and hold. And this is the nice way to get like space in between the object and have it look cool. Okay. So in this level, you want to go around the wall. I don't know if it's going to be that obvious. You can. Like that. Maybe, you know what? I'll add some arrows. I find that can be helpful. And I think I got actually some arrows way back over here. Here we got 2 arrows. And these arrows you can actually jump on, which totally make it easier, but they do fall to the ground. But yeah, cool concept. Almost there. Oh, here we go. Bring these down. Something like that. Okay. Let's grab this. I'm going to use my pencil because I'm picking specific objects and it makes it easier to do such a thing with the pencil. Okay. And then this is just basically the level. You got to jump around. Let's have it so you go up, I guess. You know what? We can angle this. Yeah, that looks cool. This is like that. And we're gonna have to play test to make sure that one can actually reach these jumps. If it doesn't work, if it's too difficult for the player, then we'll do one more. Move that up. And the checkers is where the objects get deleted. So let's grab that. We're going to need it to be a little bit bigger. That's the 50. And then we're going to grab this checkpoint, duplicate it, move it up, add 98. Yeah, nice. Let's change this background color to like purple. Where's my drink? Oh. And next I was thinking about adding an object that falls. And you gotta work your way up. But let's see how it looks and feels. So go like this, jump around. So that's too high. I mean, I guess technically you can make it, but I don't want to make things too difficult. Maybe having it. I got an idea. And I should have grouped these objects because now I have to tap them all one at a time again. But I like this as a setup for a level. Again, super simple. I made one object. It works well with what I'm going for and the game mechanics. Move it up a little bit. This way the player can kind of see that you can jump. Oop. Jump around it. Group that. Okay. Oh, nope, nope. Let's test it. Okay, you gotta jump around. It's a little bit difficult of a move for a newbie player, but hopefully they can figure it out. Cool stuff flying everywhere, haptic feedback going off. And then this did not work. Oh, other direction. Oh, it did work, but it fell here. Zoom out. Okay. This is just too big, so it's have something like this maybe. I already have a level that does something like that. I'm trying to think what else can I do? See, I like the wall thing. That was kind of cool. We're getting closer to the finish. Maybe if I make this smaller, let's try. You know what? And then add. Got these cubes, but these are kind of small. You know what? I can have a big one. Let's Go into the build, and these are objects that we can just pull out. You know, I really liked. Oh, did I? I really liked this one. Let's see how big we can make this. It's about 2. Make it 15. This one's cool because it's a seesaw, but it moves in like a 360 type of degrees. Make it even bigger. Zoom out, move this to the side. I move the stiffness down. If we have it at 5. I think the lower the stiffness, the easier it moves. And that's still pretty. Yeah, no, I mean, then you're kind of screwed. What could I do? Take a look at some of the other levels. These are fun. That one's cool. Got cool eyeballs. Maybe some curves. Oh, it's object, zoom. That dungeon art. Okay, this one looks like it could work. It's skinny, so it makes it difficult. Okay, delete that. Check it out if the player walks on it. Not sure how I feel about the fact that it looks like the player's kind of floating. Let's see what else we got. I like to type in shape. And there's something with like simple geometric shapes. Yo, hyper, my favorite game. Which one? Easy Push Obi? Thank you. It's a lot of work. There's a lot of good games on hype, no doubt. And there is a new Halloween challenge, so that should be fun. Ooh, maybe the plus symbol. Let's look at the models. Yeah, I got 98, 99, 100. I got 3 levels left to make. I could just go simple. I'm trying to go simple. We got, you know what? We could do like a tunnel. Let's do that. Tunnel, circle tunnel, square tunnel. I don't think I have a circle. Well, I just did. Yeah, let's go circle. Then maybe have the circle fall. Let's look at this one. Mm. Yeah, let's do big tube. Take that by 2. I think I'm going to use this one. Oh, and we can add the falling to this actually. I think I did that in one of my other levels. I have a fall timer behavior. Where is it? Fall time. So respawn in 5 seconds. Then we'll make this one of the colors. It's where be purple. Duplicate pink. Duplicate yellow. Duplicate blue. Duplicate cyan, and then let's just grab all of them. Duplicate 2 times. And it should fall. Let's just, we got a tunnel. That's cool. But I want it to fall even faster. So right now it falls at 0.5 seconds. Let's do 0.15 seconds. Ooh, 0.2. And then maybe have a space in between where you have to jump. But I want to put something blocking the player. Like some kind of just, well, I guess I could have balls, just random balls. Let's do that. Pyramids, I could have a pyramid. Square bumper rings. Chains, I haven't messed with chains in a while. Make a look. I'm gonna look at the physics. So I got 3 balls and they have different physical properties. But that one's like super bouncy. Which one? This one, ball 1 is super bouncy. Oh, and that reminds me, I gotta check on one of the levels. There's one level I made that's kind of like, makes me think of like pinballs. Here, this one. Level 20. Let's check out level 20. Getting a little sidetracked from what I was originally doing. But. And then I'm going to do this and speed up time. So right now, time is going 2x. And I'm just looking to see if any of these balls move out of place. So here, look, this one looked like it was moving. This one is definitely moving, so I gotta put something there. 1, 2, these 2 are both moving. And you see what would happen is if it keeps moving, it's gonna hit the other ball, and then they're just gonna have like ping pong effect everywhere. Is this one moving? I mean, it's not moving so. Are you moving? Like I'm so close that I'm in its face. Again, time is like on super speed. Well, this isn't so bad. I thought it was worse. Where were we? We were over here. And yeah, let's put these balls just in. Let's make a bunch of them. And hit play. So there they are. They're in the way. They're not as bouncy as I would like them to be. Oh, crap. Undo. Why did it take me all the way over here? All right, I'm gonna grab. This is my little message board. Oh. All right, I'm just gonna tap and hold these. Um, what objects can we have? Let's go look at the shapes. I mean, I could put cubes. I could put rings. Rings, arches would be good. Circles, O's. Oops. Tires? Nah, not tires. We're just going simple shapes. I just do capsules. Yeah, just do this capsule, make it dynamic. Physics will be extra sober, which is supposed to be super. Make it a yellow. Behavior fall star. Yeah, let's make you big. This is a rounded object, so I'm kind of hoping it will work well. Go, get it down. Duplicate a bunch, hit play. Totally forgot to add color to these guys. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go. I'm not into it. I want a ball. Let's go ball. I generally like to use reusable objects, but we can just use a regular object. Have some color scheme on this bad boy. Random color behavior AB. Mm-hmm. And what size are these? Maybe I should make them smaller. Yeah, let's make them smaller. We'll just half the size of it. Tap and hold, select all, hit delete 2, and then just duplicate. Actually, duplicate like this. And this will be a nice little trick. Oh, come on, it's not working. And from here, we'll go select all similar. So there's 147 of these, and then, yeah, like that. And then there they are. Super bouncy, in the way. You gotta keep jumping. I'm gonna slow down the jump or the fall speed of the arc, the circle. Select similar. Let's just select all of these then. Tap and hold. The fall speed is set to 0.2. It's not enough. Let's go 0.44. Let me group it. Grab this one. Hit duplicate. Move it on over. And hey, level 99. I was literally hoping to be done by now, but I guess that doesn't work that way. And I did make some other changes and adjustments. So let's see. Let's get a cube. Oh, you know what cube I like? I like these. I just like the way it looks. Make it. It's too big. Okay, now let's add a behavior. So rotating is cool, but the problem with the rotation is the game. I want you to be able to knock off objects, and that one really doesn't do that. Let's try moving. Let's see how that looks. Oh, let's get to 99. Ooh, okay, so that's kind of weird. That's interesting. I made it to 99. Okay, so this, are you moving, rotating, physics, standard, kinematic? Oh, the ground is, oh, okay, so that's moving super fast. That could work. A couple things, let's make this ground go a little bit further down. Position 120. And then respawn, let's do like 3 seconds instead of 5. And duration 3. So it's too high to jump on at the moment. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna make a level like I did before. So it's not as fancy, if you will, but not that even. Is that enough to jump on? Yeah, okay. Let's grab one of these cool objects. So I'm gonna make something similar to that. Let's get a square. Get like this one, I guess. Make it dynamic. Add some coloredness to it. Oops. That's too big. Let's make it 10. Get skinnier. Let's see how that looks. All right, so it just fell right through. That's cool, but not what we're going for. Okay, I like it. Next, let's get like well, let's even this in the middle. So we'll put this at what, 65? 65, 18, 55. 65, 18, 55. And let's grab, no, not that. These could work. I got any other shapes? I got the poles. Oh, I could use some ladders. Pyramids are cool. Pyramid. Yeah, let's just go with basic cube here. And then we'll just stretch the crap out of it. Let's see how 8 looks. One, maybe 1.5. Put these on the corner. Hmm. See? But I'll just put this like that. Right, what was it? 65 and 1855. And this could just be like a hop level. Oh, and then maybe a circle. We got circles. It's a hexagon. I'm just gonna keep it this. And then you gotta jump from here. Duplicate. Oh, whoa, whoa, why are you going up over there to here? Let's do like 6 of these. some definitely more space in between. You know what? Put it to the right. Yeah, that's cool. And let's grab this one. Checkpoint 100. Let's see if the jump is not too difficult. All right, so it's not easy, I don't think. I do think it's kind of tough. Okay, and I'm gonna move this up a little bit. So what to do for the last level? I've been watching a lot of Roblox, Obies, a lot of good inspiration. But in those Obies, the player can get KO'd by hitting like a bad block. In my game, that's not really an option. Okay, I like this one. This one shows it's just like it's just lines you gotta walk across, which is difficult. Oh, what did I do? It was like squares you had to knock off in one of my other levels. I have so many different levels. I'm just trying to do something that's not exactly like it. But if it is, it's okay. And sometimes I just like I'm just thinking, like, think of something. And that's what I'm trying to get over that. I'm trying to just not think. I think there is something to be said about not thinking because you can overthink and get lost in thought. But if you're just making a level and keep it simple, you knock something over, shit. Switch and primitive. I think is there is a rotation. Something's rotating. That could be cool. You know what? Let me do these triangles. A different triangle? Yeah, let's try this one. Now we're gonna keep this kinematic. Have it be black. Five, 15, 15, 15. All right, let's try something like this. I want to see if that's wide enough for the player to be able to walk on. Yeah, you can walk on that. It's not the best. at a different angle. We can raise this up too. Oh, probably like this, yeah. Something like that I like, I think can work. Then it's just all about getting to the next checkpoint. And I'm gonna need to move the ground up, but I think this is different, and it stays on thing. Cool. And then let's just go grab this one, and then this will be 101. This will be means you get to the finish. Kind of want to raise this up. I don't know. Actually, gonna move it back down. Shrink the size of it. The thing is underneath this one, we want it to be here. And underneath this, we can have it. Because here, the tunnel will fall, so we need that to happen. And next, let's grab. I think it's one of my favorite objects that you can collide with, which is the triangle, the pyramid on top of a pyramid. There we go. Tap, tap and hold, duplicate, move it over here, and move it up. Okay. After we place this, then we will have 100 levels completed. I'm going to take a nap. So I plan to make more Obi games. Again, there's just something about making lots of levels, doing it on repeat, because I can just feel my mind wanting to take time, which is fine. Like, I think it's cool to take your time and make the coolest level you can make, but also I want to be able to just do it. I want to just like make what I made 10 or 15 levels in a day, in like a couple of hours. I wasn't thinking about it. So I think like level 75 to 90 when I made it. And again, some of them are not that great, right? It's not about making the greatest level. To me, it's about making levels quickly and then going back and fixing them up later. And I find a lot of times when I'm making the levels, they're very you say they're complicated. So again, complicated levels are cool, but I'm trying to make it so that they're simple. I just think having people play, people like the simple levels, just give the people what they want. And I can, and I enjoy making complicated levels. That's like not my current goal, if that makes sense. So figure out what you want for a goal and then go get it. Zoom in. And like all this stuff is fun, right? Like you're zooming in, you're in a 3D world, you're making your own levels. Oop, don't. Some of these are getting tight. They're colliding. Let's hit play, make sure nothing is falling. Test it out. This is kind of difficult. Yep, see, I got stuck there. Oh, but you can even just do that. And that's 100 levels. And that is a good way to finish out this particular easy push Obi. And if you like and comment. If you want more, let me save it. And I think that's a wrap. Thanks for hanging out as I make levels. Made like 3 levels in an hour. Not my best time. But you know, it's a work in progress. Made 100 different levels. And I like them. They're cool. Like some of these levels are just even cooler than the other ones. Levels do get a little bit more difficult. But then also some of them are easy. Like I'm trying to make what, like 5 easy levels and then like a difficult level. I think it's a good goal. Because if you have too many difficult levels, then people just get frustrated. And then here, look at this. Oh crap. Getting all that cheddar. Extra points. Knock all these down. Boom. Got 1,000. Get the rainbow dude. This level. I think it's really cool. Yeah, made a lot of great levels this week, and it's only Tuesday, so I'll probably go in, make other edits, fine-tune the game. There have been reports of some lag issues, some other things, and I'm working on those as well. But yeah, until next time, thanks for hanging out. I'm Hypesy. Stay safe out there, and peace.